Hello everyone, I am Jitender Singh Dahiya. I welcome you to read my story where I interview authors, speakers, coaches, celebrities, entrepreneurs and more. Today I have with me Miss Nehanya Katuria. She is the founder of Go Nthralling by Nehanya. She has done various courses in natural skincare formulation. She believes in healthy and glowing skin without any harmful chemicals. Therefore, she worked on customizing skincare essentials according to the skin tone and its requirement. Initially, while doing different courses, she experimented with these formulation on herself and her family members and friends. The results were outstanding and the product performed well. These initial clients became partners gradually with new zeal and enthusiasm. She did many experiments and started working and experimenting with different skin types with the thought to help a larger clientele to get the glow without chemicals. Today, she will be discussing with us about her life journey. So let us hear from her. Welcome, Nehanya. The platform is open and now over to you.
Thank you, Jitender. Thank you, Jitender. It's really obliged to bring me here for the interview. I'm really thankful for this.
Sure, and we are looking forward to it. First thing I'd like to know about you, as a person, what, uh, like, as a person, what, how your past life affected the person who you wanted to be and what you are.
If I talk about my childhood, I always wanted to be a sports girl. I was
Okay.
into so many games. So I wanted to grow as a sports girl, but due to my early marriage, I had to cut down my studies also. And after my marriage, I continued my studies. I did my graduation and all. Then in that past years, I was totally, you can say, I was totally an introvert person. I was totally a very silent person, and I never had so many friends, one or two friends, you can say.
Okay.
But later on, I just realized that it's you cannot be a kuwe ka mendak.
Correct.
You have to go out. Unless you go out or unless you talk to the persons, you cannot get what you want.
Right. Right.
So you can say this COVID in last 2 years back, this COVID got me a change in me. I developed a confidence in me. I developed speaking, like I want to speak to the world. So that confidence gave me this COVID gave me all this confidence
Wonderful.
just because of my work.
Right. Right. So, if I talk about your passion, what are the things you are passionate about in your life?
I am first of all, I love my work. I'm passionate about my work. मैं
Right.
रात को भी फॉर्मुलेशन सपने में आते रहते हैं और एंड आई लव म्यूजिक.
Wonderful.
जब मैं कुछ नहीं करती तो मैं म्यूजिक सुनती हूँ एंड आई डांस.
Wonderful.
माय स्ट्रेस बस्टर्स.
Wonderful. So it's make you active and creative.
या एक्टिव एंड क्रिएटिव. एक्टिव अगेन एक्चुअली.
Ah, wonderful. So, if I talk about your work and experience, you told me that you have done business earlier also before this company. So I would like to know more about your past experiences.
You can say after my graduation, after my marriage, or after my studies, I was with my mom with her business of cosmetics and jewelry business.
Okay.
We were doing quite well with that, but that was so stagnant. I wanted something extra and something I wanted to exaggerate. I want to explore foods.
Okay.
So I was just looking for that, but my pregnancy came. So I have to stop everything, and for a gap of you can say 3 long years, I was again into a room shell.
What should
And then
be done now?
3 years, I was 3 years like ki bas bacha ghar. This was my all
Right.
hope.
Mhm.
But in that time, what I learned when my son was around 6 months old, मैंने baking का course किया
Great.
just because of my son. कि I want him to have everything good घर का but. So I did a baking course. Baking and you can say cooking a more cooking course जो मतलब जिसे कहते हैं ना advanced version of cooking. So I did that.
Like kind of making like fast food at home.
No. I was proper baking fast food like pizzas, pastas, and cakes, muffins. I was totally into baking. Then slowly and gradually, my son was when he was 2 years old. That time came into my mind कि why not take it professionally.
Okay.
So I opened a small kitchen, a cafe, a small kitchen you can say, that was called Nono's Pizza. And I was operating for 2.5 years there with my brother.
Okay.
And then it was like COVID, just jo sabko hit kiya, that hit me also.
Right.
And I have to bring everything from home. I was baking from home, but it was too hard. But that from home it didn't work.
Like
Because
operational was not an issue for you because you were operating from home. But the thing was selling it was an issue because people were not initially ordering for the outside food.
Exactly. And secondly, I was connected to Zomato and Swiggy, so they were totally shut off.
Right.
So this was a case. So
that was a big hit.
In that 2 years, then not 2 years, then 1 year, what courses I did earlier about my formulation, my skincare formulation, that came into my mind, and that gave me a chance to come up again.
So you did these courses long back?
Yeah, long back, and still I'm working on it. Still I'm doing the courses side by side, learning. I am a person, I love learning new things and experimenting new things. So that was a time when that COVID 1 year of COVID, I experimented with things. I formulated so many creams and all, and I was experimenting on my parents, on my mom family, on my friends, and that gave me a good result basically.
Right, and all these products are natural.
These are natural. We can say, see, nothing is natural today. We need a chemical to preserve it.
Okay.
So that 1 to 2% is a chemical, or that too also natural chemical for the preservation. That's it. Otherwise, everything is natural.
Right. Because preservative is really important in any product, whether it is food or it is cosmetics. You can't be away from that. But if you are using natural preservative, then again it is better.
Yeah.
Right.
It's on a better side, you must say.
So if I talk about your vision, mission and goal for next 5 to 10 years, how you look at your vision, mission and goal?
See, initially I have 7 to... In my business, if I talk about my business, I have 7 to 8 products running right now, which are like hot selling products, creams and lotions and all. But I want to develop more categories, more product categories in this. And if I have a clientage of 100, I would like to develop it to 10 times more. And most important, I want the clientage which is 100% satisfied with me.
Okay.
Because I believe in customer service. My main thing is that the customer is satisfied with my product, not today, always.
Like you are not looking for one time kind of a thing. You are looking for a repetitive kind of a business, that too satisfying your customer with their needs and requirements.
Exactly. That's why we have come up with an idea of giving of a trial kit. Like we give a trial kit first of 20 days. If that
Okay.
product suits you, then only go for the bigger packs. I don't prefer giving bigger packs initially.
Okay. Okay. Mhm.
That is my idea of a client satisfaction, basically.
Right. Because they also need to understand what kind of product they are using.
Exactly, because what happens if even if we go to the market and we buy
Mhm.
a big product, like big packaging of a product, and
Right.
that is, of course, that is costly,
Ah.
and we come up home and we don't get that result, or that start reacting us. First of all, we don't know where to go.
Ah.
We can't even call the customer care. आप करोगे तो that is like कि unresponsive. They are not so responsive.
Ah.
So
Because you have
here,
bought the product, then it is done.
exactly, and here what I believe that the person gets the product which suits him or her, and we have a questionnaire. In the sense, we have a questionnaire of that ki the if the client is having any problem with some natural products, we don't include it in our products for him.
Okay. 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 So you customize product on the basis of the questionnaire customer fill up.
Exactly. We have a questionnaire for that, and then whatever is to be avoided. If the
Hmm.
client is not, if doesn't suit the client, anything
Okay.
which doesn't suit, we avoid it. We don't put that.
So, for an instance, if I have some kind of allergy, I would be mentioning that, and to you would be considering about that allergy while making your product.
Exactly.
Okay, right, right. This is really wonderful. And if I talk about your most important life lessons from your personal and professional life, what are those?
Uh, Personal life, I would say never be so emotional. I mean, emotional, ठीक है. Don't be emotional fool.
Ah,
And always keep your अपना मतलब अपने आप को देख के चलो कि डोंट पुट योर सेल्फ सो मच इनटू दैट कि आपको एक प्रेशर फील, किसी भी रिलेशन में आपको कोई प्रेशर फील होने लगे
ah,
कि दिस इज अ बर्डन ऑन मी.
don't take it as a burden. Whatever things you are doing or having, or could be relationship or anything.
Anything, not only relationship, anything. If you are even
Anything.
working also, do it happily, and if you want to do it. If you don't want to do it, never do it.
Right.
It's for professional and for personal, both ways.
Correct. Wonderful. So it applies everywhere. Definitely.
Exactly.
Wonderful. So if I we were talking about skincare products. So I want to know kind of skin problems or allergies we usually face while the weather got changed. For an instance, we are moving from a cold weather to a hot weather, or hot weather to a rainy season, rains to then again cold weather, springs in between. So, what kind of changes are our skin face during those season change, and what allergies or complication our skin can develop during those times?
Like it's a hot weather. We'll discuss about hot weather right now.
Yeah.
When we come to hot weathers,
Hmm.
first of all, we are like easy to go outside without sunscreen.
Ah,
So that is a main problem for getting the you can say pigmentation, because it starts with tanning. When sun आएगा, sun will
Right.
tan you properly. ठीक है.
mhm.
एंड उसकी अगर हमने प्रॉपर केयर नहीं करी, उसको टैनिंग को हमने प्रॉपरली नहीं उसको ठीक किया, देन इट विल डेवलप इनटू पिगमेंटेशन.
Pigmentation. Okay.
एंड टैनिंग को ठीक करना आसान है बिकॉज इट्स इन द आउटर लेयर ऑफ अ स्किन,
Okay.
बट पिगमेंटेशन टेक्स अ लॉन्गर टाइम बिकॉज इट गोज डीप इनटू द थर्ड लेयर ऑफ द स्किन.
Okay.
So working on tanning and उसको जल्दी से ठीक करना is more easier before it develops into pigmentation.
Right. Right.
And in this weather we come across many cases जो छोटे दाने हो जाते हैं.
Pimples.
Pimples नहीं, they are not pimples क्योंकि pimples are painful.
Okay.
But these छोटे bumps, these are called heat bumps basically.
Okay.
छोटे bumps हो जाते हैं. And these are हमको पता नहीं चलता क्योंकि क्या होता है weathers cold weather में we are not drinking so much water. हम लोग को इतना नहीं require. Then coming towards normal to hot weather, हम लोग को realize नहीं होता कि हमारी body को इतना water चाहिए. हम लोग तभी पानी पीते हैं जब हमें प्यास लगती है.
Right.
But this should not be the case. At least 3.5 to 4 liters of water is very important to keep you hydrated. और जो face पे जो issues आते हैं like pimples, heat bumps, ये सब ना आए तो water is very essential first of all.
Right.
And if you think कि हाँ आपको heat bumps आ रहे हैं, first of all आप नारियल पानी शुरू कर दो और heat bumps आ रहे हैं, apply नारियल पानी on your face.
Okay.
हाँ, that will be an immediate help for your heat bumps.
Right.
और for that we have come up with cucumber gel. Cucumber बहुत ठंडा होता है, so we have come up with cucumber gel. तो cucumber gel is like year around, आप कभी भी लगाओ, उसको freeze करो, cubes बनाओ, apply that cube one time in a day. वो आपको ग्लो भी देगा, आपकी जो हीट बम्प्स की प्रॉब्लम है वो भी सॉल्व करेगा.
Correct. And if we talk about other seasons,
then we come to जैसे हम इसमें जाते हैं like
रेनी
में जाते हैं, तो रेनी में क्या होता है, ऑयली स्किन becomes too much oily.
Yeah.
उसमें आ जाते हैं pimples.
Right.
So what we can do कि हमें सीबम को हमारा जो सीबम ग्लैंड होता है उससे वो ज्यादा सिक्रेशन की वजह से पिंपल्स आते हैं.
Okay.
तो उसको कंट्रोल करना बहुत जरूरी है. So controlling is like कि एटलीस्ट हमें 2 to 3 times फेस वॉश करना चाहिए. This is especially for oily skin.
Okay.
2 to 3 times फेस वॉश करना चाहिए. And again I have a very मतलब जिसे कहते हैं ना रामबाण. My clients call it Ramban.
Okay, product.
Cucumber gel.
Okay.
Cucumber gel. It's like cucumber is helpful in glowing skin. Cucumber आपकी blemishes दूर करता है. Cucumber आपकी जो sebum gland है उसको control करता है. I can say it's a wonderful product. Everybody should have it. तो उसको लगा लो आप, तो आपका sebum gland control हो जाएगा and आपके जो pimples हैं वो भी control हो जाएंगे.
Right.
So and then we come to winters. Winters में क्या होता है, जो normal skin होती है या normal to dry होती है, dry becomes too much dry.
Right.
उसमें flakiness आ जाती है.
Okay.
So we opt out face washes. क्योंकि क्या होता है, face wash जो क्या करता है, जो dry skin के oils है ना वो और ज्यादा खींच लेता है.
Okay.
So it becomes more dry.
Right.
So it's better go for या तो हम कुछ ऐसा फेस वॉश यूज करें जो क्रीम बेस्ड हो.
Okay.
या फिर we have a cleansing milk for that. उससे आप लगाओ, वाइप आउट करो, your face will be clean without losing any oils.
Right.
या फिर if you have milk में 2 drops of almond oil डाल लो, मसाज करो and wipe off कर दो.
Right.
This will at least calm down your flakiness, your dryness in the winters.
Right. Wonderful. So if I talk in general for any skin kind of a person, so changing weather, you need to change your fairness skin cream or whatever cream you are using. So you need to change that also.
Yes.
Okay.
What happens कि when we talk about oily skin, let's take one skin.
Okay.
Oily skin is too much oily in summers and in rainy season.
Right.
But it is normal in winters.
Right.
ठीक है, तो हम oily skin को cream based नहीं दे सकते summers and rainy में.
Right.
But it will work well in winters.
Right. Mhm.
So we prefer gel based creams in summers for oily skin.
Okay.
Now if we come to
Mhm.
dry skin may it's dry all year round. So the oils which we use becomes more when we use it in winters.
Okay. Mhm.
क्योंकि ड्राई स्किन क्या होती है विंटर्स में इट बिकम्स ड्राई एंड फ्लेकी इट गोज टुवर्ड्स फ्लेकी साइड्स तो इट नीड्स
Mhm.
मोर ऑयल्स
Okay.
तो हम ऑयल की परसेंटेज बढ़ा देते हैं
Right.
और वी चेंज ऑयल्स वी स्विच टू बटर्स
Okay.
सो
Mhm.
तभी हमारी जो क्रीम है 3 months ही चलती है एक क्रीम सो दैट
हाँ.
whenever the next season comes or next climate comes we have something else for the client.
Right. Right. I think this is kind of information most people were not aware of. Uh, so really important information to all. So wonderful information sharing here.
Thank you.
If I talk about care, taking care of your skin naturally as much as possible, and from these issues, like how we can take care of our skin.
Going naturally we can't have face washes, we need a face wash also.
Right.
So cleansing, toning, moisturizing, serum. This is the basic thing which we should do it regularly to keep our skin healthy.
Okay.
And weekly we go for scrubs and masks depending on the skin, depending on your schedule basically.
Okay.
क्या होता है हाउसवाइफ्स को लगता है कि हमें स्क्रबिंग की जरूरत नहीं है
हाँ.
लेकिन देखा जाए सबसे ज्यादा काम वही करती है
Correct.
हीट में 3 टाइम खाना भी
Right.
तो बनाती है
Right. Right.
तो वो धुआं धाया ऑयल्स वगैरह आई डोंट से धुआं क्योंकि अब तो उसका गैस का जमाना है इट्स नॉट चूल्हा सो
But still,
obviously-
when you cook food, the oil and fumes is also there.
फ्यूम्स हीट एवरीथिंग इज देयर सो उससे क्या होता है डेड स्किन एक्यूमुलेट हो जाती है आपकी स्किन पे
Right. Right.
So even the housewife needs scrubbing at least
Mhm.
2 times a week.
Right. Right.
So I would say कि cleansing, toning, moisturizer with serum. Serum will help you to clear your deep problems like pigmentation हो
Okay.
गई या you have कईयों को जैसे ऑयली प्रॉब्लम्स जो होती हैं उनकी सीबम की एक्स्ट्रा प्रॉब्लम्स होती हैं तो वो बेसिक से नहीं जाती हैं सो वी हैव सीरम्स फॉर दैट सो
Right.
एक बेसिक रिजीम में वी प्रेफर क्लींजिंग टोनिंग मॉइस्चराइजर एंड सीरम एंड वीकली स्क्रब एंड मास्क
Right. 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 So this is for women. Any advice for men?
सेइंग गोस फॉर मेन स्किन तो एक ही है सबकी
Right.
बट ये है कि मेंस की थोड़ी थिक होती है तो थोड़ा उनको टाइम मिल जाता है गैप मिल जाता है लेडीज की थोड़ी थिन होती है तो जल्दी प्रॉब्लम क्रिएट करती है
Right. So now moving back to you, like if I talk about you, you already mentioned about this initially. So if I talk about you more, what kind of a person you are? Are you an introvert or an extrovert? Though you mentioned it, still I'm asking. And how you transformed yourself?
Initially I was introvert. I only had 1 or 2 friends. Not even that I must say. बस वही था. But later, you know, when you come across things कि आपने क्या करना है आगे क्या नहीं करना what you require आपको क्या changes लाने हैं तो
Right.
that made me think a lot कि यार नहीं you cannot be introvert sitting at home if you
Correct.
have to do something you have to talk to people you
Right.
have to come out of the house
Mhm.
so the COVID time I must say that 2 years gave me lot of things
Mhm.
from my like when I was working with my experiments and then talking to my friends and family made me extrovert. Talking
Okay.
is very important in any business if you are doing any business or anything. So that 2 years made a long effect on my output today Now I'm totally extrovert. Ki हाँ, I have to talk, I have to discuss. Because
Because
unless I discuss, unless it ask,
hmm,
today I have to ask questions to solve the problem.
correct.
If I be sitting and not asking question, तो उनकी problem solve नहीं होगी, because today I am into solving problems, skin problems.
Right.
So just to even to ask the question, I have to talk. So that made me an extrovert.
Definitely, definitely. You need to interact with new people actually to understand their requirement. So that is the best way you can learn through people. So if
Exactly.
yeah, wonderful. If I talk about you, like kind of support you got in your life during your journey, who are the people supported you the most?
My biggest supporter, my mom, my father, my brother. क्योंकि जब भी कुछ भी करने लगो, हाँ तू कर, हम साथ हैं. They were always like
Wonderful.
that. And today, I must say, my team member consists of my mom and my brother and my friend. Initial clients became my partners.
Partners. Now, this is really wonderful though. Like you work with people and they support you in your journey. That really helps and nurture you in the best way. So, if I talk about the kind of inspiration and motivation you get in your life, who are the people or what are the ways you get the inspiration and motivation?
I believe in a dream. I have a dream, so I work for my dream. That dream is a motivation for me.
Wonderful.
I am a basically self-motivated person. I really things inspire me. Like my mom, I've seen her working so much in every stage of her life. I've seen my papa, my father working so much. These are my inspiration. My mom
Right.
and my dad inspiration. But motivation. I think you need a maybe it's a materialistic or not, but you need something to get motivated. So my dream,
Right.
I have a dream to have a cafe. So
Okay.
that keeps me motivated.
Wonderful. So, if I talk about your take on success, how you feel like success should be to you?
Um, Success is just having satisfied clients for me. That is success for me.
Right.
Maybe they don't know me, my name, चाहे वो मेरे नाम से ना जाने, चाहे मेरे को शक्ल से ना जाने.
Mhm.
But if they are satisfied, they know Go Nthralling, I am satisfied. And I am successful.
Wonderful. Nice thought. Now we are moving on to the last question. Any message, advice you would like to make to our viewers and listeners?
दिल की सुनो और किसी की मत सुनो.
Wonderful. So, really wonderful thoughts you have, wonderful kind of information you have shared with us. I must say it was really amazing, and you have shared lots of insights as well. I was like amazed to hear from you about so many things you have shared about skincare, the problems, the solutions, and also about your products and services you're offering. Your kind of attitude also is really wonderful. Your energy is really wonderful again. So I'm really thankful to you for your time, and I'm looking forward to hear from you again soon on maybe some other topic. So thank you so much, Nehanya, for your time. It was really wonderful.
Thank you so much.
And also, I would share your social media link and your website so that people can be in touch. They can go through your products and offerings, be in touch with you, take your help, guidance, and definitely your products too.
Thank you so much.
So, guys, don't forget to check that out too. And guys, thank you so much for watching and listening. I hope you all must have gathered a lot of information and enjoyed watching it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Have a good time. Thank you, and bye bye.